Derby County, which is which which it has just ended. Well, it ended 2-2, and then oh my god, I forgot the score. Derby 8, Manchester United 7, so they won 7-8 on a brilliant penalty shootout. Well, it's not been the greatest performance, but it's not been the greatest performance, but it wasn't a bad performance, but it wasn't a particularly good performance. Dallo, I thought, was solid. Let's bring you in, Ben. And guys, if you want to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Lightning Ball YouTube channel. So let's bring Ben in. So, Ben, what's your reaction to that?
Well, I thought Derby was the better team, to be honest. You got really.
I think the second half they were, yeah. But
well, going on to the penalties. But wait, before we go on to the penalties, actually, that Harry Wilson free kick was like shades of Ronaldo. That one.
It was good. I wouldn't say it was. I wouldn't say that it was like Ronaldo, but I will say it was a really good strike.
Yeah.
So.
Going on
sorry.
to the penalties, though, every penalty up until Phil Jones took it, you just knew Phil Jones was gonna miss.
Well, that's why he's not a goal scorer. That's why he's a defender. Oh, and talking of players, like Phil Jones, what did you think of Jones's performance tonight?
He did okay. I thought Bailly was the best defender of the two, but Jones did okay. But I'd rather him out of our club, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he needs to go, Jones. It's because of his injuries and inconsistency. So, say he was good today, but struggled against West Ham, who we're playing next. That's exactly the reason why Jones has to go. Or I would keep him, but he wouldn't be first choice.
Yeah.
In fact, see, to keep a nice sense of continuity flowing, I would like to see Dallo played as a central defender and have Valencia right back, and then when Valencia retires or leaves, you put Dallo to right back. Because let me give you an example. Antonio Valencia, when he was signed by Sir Alex Ferguson, was signed with the number 7 shirt. Now, Valencia was played as a winger, but obviously in the Van Gaal and Mourinho era, and maybe David Moyes, I'm not quite sure, he has played at right back. So they should do the same with Dallo, play him as a central defender, and then put him as right back. If he could manage it, to take over from Valencia and give it a nice sense of continuity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's something they could look at. I mean, Jake said in the chat, we played awful. Well,
I would disagree with that, Jake. I don't think we played awful, but I mean, we were quite attacking tonight. We were quite fast. Fred looked like he really had loads of energy in him when he came off the bench. Mata had a very good game today, making lots of chances. Martial...
Go on, Will,
Martial, I thought, did have a good game. But for goodness sake, Martial, when you score, he shouldn't have hit them with so much power. He could have just passed it to the players or scored, but shouldn't have done all the high and the power. Well, yeah, I understand, Jake. Getting beat by Derby is embarrassing, but look, me and Ben said, we knew Derby was going to be tough, that they're a team that have done quite well in the Championship, and I said there could be a chance for an upset, not by the penalties that I thought, because can you really call penalties an upset?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they still won, so it still is an upset, yeah, I suppose.
So you would still count it as an upset?
But I don't know what your opinion is on Mourinho at the moment, Will, but it's just absolutely embarrassing. It gets worse every game. It just gets worse. We need to sort it out very quick.
I think he needs to go. Mourinho needs to go now.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, ever since
not just because of the results, but that it seems that him and Paul Pogba, it's getting messy. So, look, to avoid when the Doctor, which another Mourinho stupidity was sacked, by saying that Pogba was never going to captain the team again, I think he could really have squad unrest. So I think Mourinho, because of the results and because of that, has to go now.
Yeah, I think if Pogba was playing under a manager like Pep or someone like that,
yeah,
he would be getting the best out of him.
Yeah, because look, what I would do is Jake says bye. See you, mate.
Jake's here.
See you. Now, what I think they should do is they should sack Mourinho, have Carrick as in charge for the rest of the season, and then, depending how Carrick does, maybe appoint him on a permanent basis, or get Zidane if he's free.
Yeah, my first choice would be, ever since Zidane became free, I said we need to look at getting Zidane.
Well, Carrick would be a good choice to take over on, at least on an interim basis, because, look, I said this before, Carrick understands United. He knows the football they're meant to play, of course, because he's been with Sir Alex, with Moyes, with Van Gaal, and of course with Mourinho. But because he played with Sir Alex, and he'll agree, I'm sure, privately, Carrick is sensible enough to not talk out like a certain person did. Paul Pogba, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I think Carrick... Look, I don't think... If we were to sack Mourinho, I don't think we should get Zidane in straight away. I think... I'd like to see Carrick
Yeah, maybe on like an interim, like you said, like Giggs did a few years ago. Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Now, the player ratings on the Manchester Evening News have come in. So, can I read them out, Ben?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. So we'll start with Sergio Romero. And Romero, stupid idiot for getting the red card. Anyway, so save well from Mason Bennett just 3 minutes after United took the lead, but culpable for Harry Wilson's equalising and then sent off. So he's been rated a 4. Dalot has been rated a 7. I would agree, because in the first half he looked pretty good. I think he was a little shaky, but he was solid, wasn't he?
Assist for Fellaini's goal. Got the assist for Fellaini's goal.
Yes, he did assist with Fellaini's goal. So because Mourinho warned him that the test would obviously be different from the Champions League. Eric Bailly, he's been rated a 5. Haphazard at times and had United fans on tenterhooks with his erratic control, not convincing enough to display to suggest he was suppletant Victor Lindelof. See, I would agree. I think Bailly did pretty well. Oh, thank you for giving us some likes and inviting fans to the broadcast. Thank you, RANDOM. RJ.
I know this is a bit off the subject, but
yeah,
usually I would go a bit later, but because I didn't have the best sleep last night, I'll go until 10:30.
10:30. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, right, so where was I? Oh yes, Phil Jones. So it says here, recovered from an early injury and got valuable minutes in only his second start of the campaign. Never looked secure and his positioning was poor and missed penalties, so he was given a 4. I would agree with that. Jones at times, the problem was in the first half, I noticed Jones and Bailly were leaving far too much space for the Derby players to come in. They needed to be a little bit tighter, I think.
Yeah. They did, yeah.
Yeah. In the second half, I think, they started to improve, and but yeah, well, United need a new defender. Smalling is not a long-term option. I'm still not sure about Lindelof. Jones certainly isn't. And Bailly, well, I don't know. I'm starting to get vibes from Henrik Mkhitaryan, showing that good form and then just completely dropping off.
Yeah,
I hope he's not. I hope it's not. But okay, Ashley Young. A threat in attack and hit the post directly from the corner. Skippered United in Antonio Valencia's absence. A 6. Yeah, I would agree with that. Young had a pretty good game, but I still think I think he should start at West Ham. But I think because United are playing, I think in the Champions League against Valencia, I would take Shaw off after 60 minutes and bring Young on. Anyway, that's for the weekend, but.
To be honest though, like DNO was saying that you're not sure about the defence, and I'm not sure about the defence neither, but then again, I'm not sure about most of the players in our squad, to be fair.
Yeah, Fred, I don't know what to think. And Herrera.
There looks like there could be something there with Fred, but
yeah, we'll just have to see, won't we? Matic was given a 5, Herrera was given a 6, Mata was given a 7. I would agree that. Why was Why was he take that? Just I think he shouldn't have taken Mata off because Mata was really good.
That did baffle me how he took him off.
It didn't baffle me. I think he's got something against Mata. Anyway, Lingard was rubbish. Him and Lukaku were the worst, to be honest. Would you agree?
I would say Lingard and, to be honest, it's either Lingard and Lukaku or Lingard and Jones, I think, tonight.
Yeah. Anthony Martial, he was given a 7. Lukaku was given a 6. The subs, Fred was given a 6. Fellaini was given a 7. And Grant was given a 6. Right, let's see, because hopefully Mourinho has spoken to BT Sport. Ben, is it alright if you stay until perhaps we can get the reaction from Mourinho?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be long, because Lampard is talking to, not BT Sport, stupid William, Sky Sports. Yeah. Yeah, so, that penalty shootout, that was just brilliant, wasn't it? Very entertaining.
There were some great penalties up until Phil Jones. And like I said at the very start, you knew that Phil Jones was going to miss.
Yeah, and Phil Jones, I think we need to sell him in January. And I think his contract is coming to the end. And I think, at the very least, if we were going to keep Jones, he's a squad player, I think. He's never going to be a first team starter just because of his injuries. But I suppose he's good because of he's good as a squad player.
Yeah.
I would love to buy. I'm really hoping Alderweireld won't sign a new contract with Spurs. I'm praying so that he could come to United.
I would like Alderweireld,
because he's good for Belgium. Let me tell you some reasons why. One, his experience in the Premier League. He played for Southampton and now is at Spurs. 2, he's got Champions League experience, and of course he's good with Belgium. And 3, I just think he wins a lot of the aerial threats. I think he's often a defender that doesn't make too many mistakes, but God, that mistake when he just passed that, he made a terrible pass. A terrible pass known to man at the weekend.
Yeah, he did it.
Rio Ferdinand has tweeted, "Congrats to Frank Lampard, Jody Morris and the Derby County team. Tonight deserved win." Yes. I think Ferdinand got it right on the spot. He's a great pundit, isn't he, Rio Ferdinand?
Yeah, I love Ferdinand. Because just going off the topic slightly, are we doing it tomorrow for the Chelsea-Liverpool game?
Oh yes, let's do that one. That's going to be a big game. Yeah, is that in the Carabao Cup, is that?
Yeah.
Just checking. And somebody has said United. This is the view of one of the journalists from the Manchester Evening News. United are being destabilised in their seasons of echoes of David Moyes.
Yeah,
well,
actually.
We'll see.
I think we need to act quick and get Mourinho out.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't be long.
Because our season's just going to pot.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant his interview. Oh, sorry. Sorry, just lost it. Yeah, act quick. But look, if we're struggling against... If we're having problems up to December, he has to go. Give him December. If the same problems are occurring, he has to go. It's simple. we need to appoint Carrick on an interim basis, and then Zidane to take over in the summer. That'd be the ideal. But to be honest, the problem with Mourinho is football has changed. You know, you've got Pochettino, you've got Klopp, you've got the other managers who are younger and are playing fast, attacking football. Mourinho comes from sort of a different era, if you like, because he came from what I like to call the golden era of the Premier League. When he first came with Chelsea, there was not so many managers that were playing attacking football, I don't think. So football's changed, and I think Mourinho's becoming like Allardyce. I think it's past his sell-by date. I think
it is, yeah. And to be honest, I agree with you in that football has changed, and it doesn't suit Mourinho's style now. Because just take 2010 for example, when he won the Champions League and the league with
with Real Madrid.
No, it was Inter Milan.
Oh yes, yeah, of course,
and then his style was very effective. His style is all about winning games, and back then it was very effective. But now his style doesn't work.
No, and I don't think any club would want him now. I mean, if he was to massively fail with United, I think Mourinho is coming to the end of his time, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think he'll retire, but I still think he'll manage, but I think he's better off going in the... Maybe to try help relegate from other countries, maybe. I think that might give Mourinho a really good new challenge, I think.
Yeah,
to try save a team and build a team, which, I think United, it's not the right place for him. Maybe if he'd come after Ferguson, and his style would have been still, like you said, 2009 he was with Inter Milan. Okay, that doesn't work. Never mind. Okay, if he hadn't been at Inter Milan and Ferguson had retired, then he would have taken over. I think he would have been successful, but now I think Mourinho's style is a bit stale now compared to, because I love watching Liverpool now more than United because of the style of football, I'll admit.
Yeah, and the style of football is very important. Right?
Yeah, because...
Yes, you obviously want to win, but also the style is very important. And let me ask you this one.
Okay.
Obviously Mourinho, when he retires eventually, he'll have a great big legacy. But
Mourinho, yes. Without a doubt, with what he's done with Chelsea and Inter Milan and Real Madrid and Porto, I think...
Obviously, he'll be remembered at Chelsea, Inter Milan and Porto, Real Madrid. But at United, if it carries on the way it's going, it'll be remembered as like the same as David Moyes, really. And
Wilf McGuinness, yeah. Well, not quite as bad as Wilf McGuinness because he got them relegated, but yeah, he'll be... I think Mourinho, the way he's going, he'll be remembered as the wrong man for United.
And if this is his last job, it will be a shame for Mourinho, to be honest, because Because like you said, all the stuff that he did for Porto, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Inter, all of that. If this is Mourinho's last job at United, it will be a shame for him because he's at the moment he's failing it.
Well, I don't think he says he wants to do international management someday. So I think he'd be better doing that, or I think he'd be better going back to Spain, but not working with a club like Granada, maybe. A club that's really struggling and, seeing if he can get them back up. I think he's no longer a manager to sort of win trophies, I think. But his style could help with bringing a team out of relegation.
Yeah, and like we were saying, football's changed, and Mourinho's style hasn't. He hasn't even adapted it slightly. It's still
No.
the same.
Some managers can reinvent themselves, can't they? They can completely change their style, which I was thinking, because when Carrick and Kieran McKenna, they could sort of help tweak Mourinho's style. And Mourinho said this is what I don't know whether this is the word from earlier, but this is when he was confirmed why Pogba was starting. No, the only truth is that I made the decision of Pogba not to be the second captain anymore. No fallout. The person who made the decision to be second captain was also me. Just one decision which I don't have to explain. So yeah, Pogba is not. Oh, I think he said that now. So I think wait till there's more. I think. Sorry, Ben, if I'm keeping you.
It's alright, don't worry. But obviously Pogba was stupid to come out and say that to the media.
Yeah, public. Mate, he's really. Do you think he won't be playing? Perhaps maybe on Saturday.
Well,
do you think he won't be playing the next game, or do you think?
I think he's too important not to play, but like Jamie Redknapp was saying earlier on in the programme,
Yeah.
whether it's next season or a few months later on in the year, I don't think either Mourinho or Pogba, I think one of them would have gone.
I think both should go, I think. Pogba because he just has a big ego, and Mourinho because his style fits. I think they both need to go.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, the ideal signing would be Marco Asensio. He'd be a great signing, he would.
Yeah, I like Marco Asensio.
Can he play in midfield, can he?
Yeah, he can. I'm the
He
wing.
can, but is his main position as a winger?
Well, I think that's actually a centre attacking mid. His main position.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a good young player.
Yeah.
And I do wonder, do you think Madrid will be just fine without Ronaldo?
Well, they seem to be doing alright at the moment, but like we know, it's a very long season, so time will tell.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they seem to be doing alright at the moment, but it's only early on in the season. So. Yeah, but I want Mourinho out even stronger now than I did before.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, do you think Mourinho needs to go now?
To be honest, I think our season's turning on its head already. So
You do.
I would act quick and get him out. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking give him till December, or I don't know. Well, Jamie Redknapp has said this. He said, "Is Mourinho the right fit for Manchester United? I don't think he is." So that's what he's just told Sky Sports. So yeah, I think had Mourinho taken over when Ferguson retired straight, I think when his style of football was still okay and working, then he could have succeeded. But I think this is too late. I think.
Yeah. His style's sort of diminished. But how do you think we'll get on Saturday?
Well, I'm not sure. West Ham have started to be doing well, haven't they? They beat Everton. They who did they play?
They took first points off Chelsea.
Oh yeah. So I don't know.
But I think now's a bad time to play West Ham, to be honest, because they're just coming into form and we're in bad form. So.
Yeah, well, who knows? And if we have Arnautovic, if he's back from his injury, then yeah, we'll just have to see, won't we?
Yeah.
And do you think that we need to keep the same team? Do you think Small and Lindelof need to come back, or do you think Bailly or?
I would go for Bailly and Smalling.
Bailly and Smalling. Oh, okay. I think I would go for Dallo and Bailly because I really want to try Dallo as a central defender. See how he does there. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's played there, so I'd really like to see what he could, if he's really suitable. Or like that, we'll just have to see. But my idea would be Dallo and Bailly, and then maybe Lindelof and Jones, maybe. Or it also depends because Axel Tuanzebe, if he does well at Villa again.
Yeah.
He was good, wasn't he, when we had lots of injuries, and he performed really well against Arsenal. I remember.
He did, yeah.
Here's United's worrying home record at Old Trafford. So United 2, Leicester 1, that was the opening day. Tottenham 3, United 0, that was a couple of weeks ago. United 1, Wolves 1. United 2, Derby 2. So that's only one home game won this season.
Yeah, that's bad. Hey,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry, but I've just found out that my iPad's about to die. So I won't stand, but my iPad's about to die. So.
Oh, okay. I like that you just said my iPad's just about to die, you know. Yeah, that's funny. Well, anyway, Ben, thanks for joining me. And are you confident for Saturday, or do you think we'll lose? Do you think?
I think we will get beat 1-0.
Oh, do you think Arnautovic might score if he's back?
Arnautovic or Yarmolenko.
Yeah, or Hernandez maybe.
Yeah.
One of our own.
Yeah, maybe. we'll just have to see.
I
Anyway,
think Dallo looks like. So I think Dallo looks like a bit like Sanchez, don't you think? In the face,
yeah, it does a bit, yeah.
like a really young Sanchez, and Lindelof looks like if you were Darmian and Herrera together, you'd have Lindelof, I think.
Yeah, you would.
Do you think so? Do you
Yeah,
think he looks a bit?
a little bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, we Chelsea Liverpool. Let me just check when they're playing. Just how much battery is your phone, iPad thingy?
It's got 2%, so it should be enough.
Okay, I'll be very quick. Chelsea Liverpool. Okay, right, 7:45. So we will start at 7:45. What do you think would be the best time, Ben?
Just start at 25 past 7.
7:25.
Yeah, 7:25 or half 7, one of those.
Oh, okay, one of those. So we'll let you guys know on that. If you want to, guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Lightning Boy YouTube channel. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Have a great night, mate.
And you will enjoy the rest.
Yeah, and
of the night.
see you tomorrow at either 7:20 or 7:30. One of you. Yeah. See you tomorrow, Ben.
See you tomorrow. Well, it wasn't the result we wanted, but hopefully we can win on Saturday.
Yeah, but it was an entertaining game, so I really enjoyed it, despite the result.
Anyway, well, cheers for that. See you, Will.
Yep, see you, Ben. Bye.
Bye.
And off he goes. Well, let's see if we can get just more from Mourinho before I go, because I really want to get. Let's just see. Right. Right. Let me see. Right, let's see. Oh, Ben's still here. Right. Come on, Manchester Union News, I want to see. Oh, there we go. Oh. No, I wonder if, let's see. Maybe Sky Sports for this. Well, I'm sure we'll be talking soon. Joe, I'll stay here until 11. And if he doesn't talk by 11, then I'll be off. Well, anyway, guys, if you want to like, subscribe, and comment to the Lightning Boring YouTube channel, and share as well. So, yeah, if you want to. Excuse me. So, yeah, basically, feel free. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I'm betting you will be here, but I don't know. Right. Right, so oh wow, goodness me, I'm just seeing the images of the new Tottenham Stadium. Well, come on, Mourinho. Let me see. Hopefully he said more. Come on. No, still not. Oh, I tell you what. Let's go to the Manchester United. Let's go to the official United website. Right. Let's see. Right. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to be talking, but well, we'll see. Right. 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 Well, guys, I'm gonna go. It's unlikely that Mourinho is going to play. Play. Sorry. It's unlikely that he's gonna be speaking now. Typical. You just know, don't you, that he's probably going to be speaking soon. But yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thank you for listening, watching. Sorry, see, I lost it already. And I'll see you tomorrow for Liverpool with Ben. See you. Have a good night. Bye.